Go.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Leeds, and this is my daughter Casey, and we are here to give you a workout that is with your kid. So in this blog, we're going to talk about how you can motivate and create an environment where you and your child can work out. I talk about 16 to 13-year-olds and 13 to 18-year-olds. Casey's 7, and the focus of this age group between 6 and 13 is really to encourage and to motivate and to create an environment where they start to learn how to do the exercises. From 13 to 18, you can maybe add some more resistance, and maybe they can go above their body weight if that feels they're able to do that. And that's going to be your parameters and, of course, permission with the doctor. So you're going to see us. We're going to break down the segment today, and I'm going to show you how I coach Casey and how we go back and forth between the total gym and the floor. And like a real life scenario, we are at my house, and like it's always crazy, so you might hear a little one in the background because that's my 15-month-old. And so here we go. All right, the first series are squats on the total gym and on the floor. So the first part is me coaching, and you're gonna see when you first start this workout, you're gonna do a lot of coaching and encouraging. So Casey, you're gonna step hip distance apart, and you're gonna bend your knees and stick your butt out. As she's doing that, I'm gonna straddle, put my feet on the squat stand, and go through a series of squats. Once we get done our series, I'm gonna come up. All right, Casey, you're gonna have to help them with the transitions. You're gonna straddle, or you can slide right on, put your feet just a little bit lower, and then you're gonna push up and then down. Now, you might need to increase your resistance some. I can do that by just raising the incline. And then as we do this, I can be squatting right next to her. And the good thing is I can be giving her cues as to what to do. I can watch her form. And then when we're done, we can either switch again and complete 3 sets back and forth, or we can go on to the next series. The next series is a push-up and a pull-up series. So here I'm going to help her with the push-up. You're going to bend your elbows. Great. And then as she's doing that, I'm going to lower down. I'm at a lower incline level, but I can always raise it as we go through our pull-ups. Once we're done our set, come on, Casey, come on up. Because she's a little bit shorter, you're going to put your chest here. She can't reach the wing attachment or the lap bars, so I'm going to help her come up. I'm going to have you bend your elbows, make sure she's in a good position, pull yourself up, and then slowly lower back down. Now as she goes through that, I then go through my push-up series. I'm going to end a little bit before so I can help her lower down. And as you'll see, we're going to add on a lot more cueing in the vlogs to come, but it's really about them learning the technique and feeling successful in the movement patterns versus criticizing every motion. Okay, so the next series we're going to be doing lunges. So Casey, you're going to step and bend. As you bend, stick your butt out. Can you show me that? So you got it. Ready? Step and bend. Yep, you're going to do a lunge. And you can go side to side. Just stick your rear end out as you do that. As she's lunging, I'm going to go through a sideline lunge here. Just like so. And then she'll switch sides. She'll go to the other side, and I'll switch sides. Now when she comes on the machine, most likely you're going to have to lower that incline level down and help set her or him up. Okay, so here you go. You're going to lie on your side. Okay, you're going to scoot down. Great. Remember, you're going to let your head rest on your arm. You're going to keep your knee up. And then this leg, we talked about how you can self-spot, so you can help yourself if needed. You're going to push yourself up, and then you're going to come back down. So push up, and then back down. Great job. So as she's doing that, then I can do my side lunging series.
Oops. One.
Okay, so now we're going to do pullovers and a little bit of floor work, core work. So you're going to lie down on your back. Yep. And you're going to do either which way you want to go. And you're going to do either bringing your knees in. And remember, we tapped, so you tap, or you do the bicycle. Now you can also go like this with the arms too, right? So as she does that, I'm going to then go over to a series 2. Now your hands can be behind your head. I can go over to pullovers, just like so. So once we get through our series, now Casey, I want you to put your feet down. And then remember, this is where you're going to come up, where you're going to lift your butt up. Okay, so we're gonna do tricep dips. Now, you're gonna lift your butt up high to the sky, yep. And then you're gonna bend your elbows and come down, yep. So you're gonna kind of stick your butt out as you do that. Now, as she does that, I'm going to do a bridge, and I can either hold the bridge as I'm moving, or I can lift and lower as well. Then we're gonna switch from here. Now I'm gonna lower down. So come on over, Casey. Great, you're gonna lie on your back. I'm gonna help her with the arm cables here. Beautiful. And then you're gonna pull all the way over to your thighs. Great. Now you're gonna keep your knees a little bit apart. Now it feels a little too heavy, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit more. Now you bring your arms up to the sky. Yep, as far back as you feel, and then you're gonna pull right over and you're gonna end at your thighs. Now remember, now as you do that, I'm gonna come to the floor. You're doing great, and I can do my toe taps. I can do bicycle legs, my head can be up or down. Now we're gonna finish our series. I'm gonna lower my feet. Now Casey, bring your arms out to the side like a T. There you go. Now lift your hips as you bring your hands to your sides. Good. Now you can keep your hips lifted, or you can lower and lift. Now as she does that, I then move into a tricep dip here, where I can be a little bit further out into a plank. And then I'm gonna lower down. I'm gonna hold the board for her. And then you can let go of the handles, and then I'm gonna guide the board down for her. All right, so the next series is a little bit tricky, but I know Casey can do it, and the way we've done it is by breaking it down a little bit. So it's the bent over rows, and I'm gonna be doing chest press. So Casey is gonna start with her legs in a lunge position, which can be tricky in and of itself to teach. So the front knee's bent a little. You're gonna go a little bit forward. Okay, lock yourself into that position, now arms out, and you're gonna pull and then pull. Now you can really twist if you want and move your body. Awesome. And then when you feel ready, only if you want, you can grab weights. Then the other alternative to this is just a rear fly. But she's gonna be doing that. Now remember, you want technique first. So the goal is for her to feel successful and take a break as needed. Great. And then if you want to do it again, you can always switch legs, honey, and go the other side. Now, as I do a chest press here. Great. So now, that's a good job. I'm going to help her get into the chest press. So I want you to straddle and take a seat right at the top. Great. The cable is going to go underneath. So that means it's going to go that your hand's going to go like this, and the cable's going to go underneath your armpit. And then it's going to go on the underneath side. Perfect. Now hands start here, and then I want you to punch forward. Good. And then back. See how, feel that resistance? Now try to sit really tall. Beautiful posture. Now push forward. Good. And then slowly come back. Now I'm guiding you a little bit. Now when you feel okay, Casey, you can bring your arms up a little bit level, like you're just to here, like you're making an L, and then push out straight. Good. And then try to stay nice and tall. Good. Now as she does that, I go into the rowing series here where I can add more rotation. I can also bring my legs together and do a fly, whatever works for you in this series. Then when I'm done, I'm going to help her. I'm going to hold the glide board. Put your feet on the floor if you can, and then you can let go of the handles. There you go, and you're done. All right, we're going to do side planks and torso rotation for our last strength set. So Casey, I'm going to have you bring your legs out a little bit further. There you go. And you're just going to lift up and down. Now the other hand can also go right in front too. If that's a little bit easier, there you go. As she does that, I go into torso rotation. So I'm going to kneel for this one, and I'm going to rotate my body. There we go. Then I'm going to do the other side. Casey will do the other side, and then we're going to come off. Okay. Now, Casey, I'm going to have you come in, and I'm going to have you sit. You're going to open up your legs. You're going to grab a hold of the handle, and you're going to rotate your torso toward the base, and then you're going to come back. Yeah, and I want you to look at Daddy when you rotate. There you go. Sit nice and tall. You're going to rotate, and then come back. There you go. Awesome. And now as she does that, I do a series of side planks, keeping my eye on you. And then we switch sides, and then we're done with our strength series. Last thing, stretching. So Casey, you're going to join me. I'm going to bring my knee a little bit further back. She's going to bend her knee. So then we're going to push back. That way I get a stretch as well. And then you're gonna come in. Now take your front leg, toes up, go right into the hamstring. Then you're gonna take your leg, bring it out to the side and bend. And then you can stretch there. Keep holding on. Then you're gonna come back. Perfect, you're gonna come in like this. You're gonna bring your hands behind, lift up, nice and big, and then slowly go forward. Let your arms drop, and then let your arms drop in front. Roll your body up, all the way up, reach high to the sky, and give yourself a hand, and give mommy a hand. And that's your stretching cool down.